Alright, good morning. So it's day 3. Uh, it was pretty cold last night. Probably not as cold as the night before, but it was a bit breezy and not as enclosed like last night. Well, the night before I was like in the forest, so I think that kept me a bit warmer. Because it definitely felt, not like cold, but I felt slightly cold when I could feel the breeze. But yeah, I was camping on like pretty like rocky hard ground, but I was fine. I slept pretty well, so that's good. It's about 15 miles to get to the first town of this trail, which is called Patagonia. So should get to Patagonia by around lunchtime. Yeah, get some more food and charge up my electronics and stuff. So yeah, 15 miles. Alright, here's the first water source of the day. Another one of those big ponds of murky water. And there's a cow. Hey cow, you wanna move? Can I get by? Come on, let's go. Let's move, yeah, nice. Cheers, mate. See you later. Alright, so I think there's a water source here. I skipped that last water source because there were so many cows around and it looked kind of disgusting. But I think I'll get water here. I think there's water in the tank. So that water tank ended up being completely dry and empty. But I filled up here, which is actually not too bad. It's very clear water, so it's probably alright. There's a really good water source here. It's about 10 miles before Patagonia. So I'm just going to fill up here and then I'll be good until I reach town. So there's that big tank and then there's a pipe that goes all the way. It's for the cows, but it's flowing out of this tap. So you just fill up straight from the tap and you get great water. Alright, so I'm just walking on this road into town now. It's about 3 miles on the road to Patagonia. There's a guy just up ahead of me called Stony. We started at the same time. So we'll probably go get lunch, get pizza, get a beer or something together in town. Yeah, we'll see. And I'll probably charge my electronics a bit, and then, yeah, I guess I'll spend like a couple hours in town. After that, try and get a few more miles on the trail. It's been kind of hot now, not too bad, but drinking a lot of water. I should also mention this on my back. It's a Thermarest foam pad. I think it's called the Z Lite. It's cut down to torso length. Anyway, it's not on my gear list. The reason I brought it was because I wasn't sure if I'd be too cold with just that thin light pad, the 1/8 of an inch pad. So I figured I'd bring it and then just, you know, give it away or something if I don't need it. And so far, you know, I've had some cold nights on the trail. Obviously it snowed, and I've been fine just using the thin light. So apparently, I'm going to get rid of this. Apparently there's a hiker box in town, which is basically, you know, you can drop stuff off or take stuff. Basically it's a way to like donate, kind of. If you don't need something, you just drop it off. So yeah, I'm going to chuck this in a hiker box, and yeah, there'll be no other changes to my gear list. I just brought that as a kind of just in case. So I just left the town of Patagonia. Got a bit of a road walk now. I'm going to try and do another like 10 miles today. Bringing the total today to like 25 miles or something. You know, I was in town for like 2 or 3 hours. It was pretty nice. It's a nice little town. I was with a guy called Stony. He's from Montana, and he's super friendly. We had pizza together, hung out for a bit. But he's just doing a section hike, so he's actually done for now. He's flying back to Montana soon. But yeah, I told him that I was hiking the CDT this year, and apparently the CDT goes really close to where he lives in Montana. So I got his number, and potentially, you know, when I'm close to him in Montana, he'll pick me up, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, nice little town, nice little stop. Charged my electronics a bit. Got some more food. Yeah, that's all for now. So this road walk actually has pretty good views. Check out this view on the left. It's pretty nice. The people that run the grocery store in Patagonia were very friendly, very hiker friendly. They obviously all know about the Arizona Trail. They let you use their Wi-Fi, hang out at a picnic table outside, you know, use the washroom, fill up on water. Just like very accommodating and friendly, which was nice. Patagonia really feels like a trail town where everyone there kind of knows what you're doing, and they know about the Arizona Trail, and you know, they kind of expect you to be coming through, and they're not surprised, which is kind of the first time that I've been on a long distance trail and kind of everyone that I meet I can just expect like, oh, they probably know what I'm doing, instead of sort of like being kind of a stranger or an outsider and having people sort of questioning me or curious about what I'm doing. Instead, it's kind of like just assumed they know what I'm doing, which is interesting. It's a different experience. Stop following me. So I'm about to finish this road walk. I think it was about 7 miles, mostly of which was like dirt road, so it wasn't too bad, and with nice views. But yeah, it's like 6:15 now, so it's gonna get dark soon. It's gonna get cold soon, so I'm gonna put some layers on and try and do at least another like 2, maybe 3 miles. Yeah. There's also a pretty decent water source here, so I might fill up here, but I know there's another source in like 2 miles, so I might just hold off for now. Alright, so I was wrong about the road walk. It's actually still road here. I mean, it's not really a road, it's a dirt road. It's like basically ATV tracks. So it kind of feels like a trail. You know, it's in a nice environment. It's too dark to really show you. But yeah, I'm gonna hike for another like half hour to an hour. It's already pretty dark, it's like 7 o'clock. But yeah, I think this will be my last update for today, because it's getting pretty dark and I'll find somewhere to camp and just set up and just cowboy camp. So yeah, see you in the morning.